Hello everyone. I hope you guys can hear me right now. I would appreciate everyone, or at least someone, to respond if you guys can hear me. Okay, thank you, Shanta. So today we'll be starting with progressions, right? Chapter 5. So before going into the chapter, my friend and I would like to explain the formulas um, which we will be using in this chapter. Uh, it's divided by two, which is arithmetic progression and geometric progression. So, and I'll pass it to my friend to explain the formulas later.
Yeah. Hello everyone. So I'll explain to you all about the formulas. Okay, so for progression uh, there's 7 formulas, but mostly you only use 5, and it's divided into arithmetic and geometry. So for arithmetic, the first formula is to find the number of to find the number of terms, which is Tn equals to a plus in bracket n minus 1 close bracket d, where n is the number of term, a is the first term, and d is the difference between the terms. And the next formula, the second formula, is the sum of terms, which is Sn equals to n over 2 in bracket 2a plus in bracket n minus 1 d close bracket. And then the third formula is Sn equals to n over 2 in bracket a plus l. Okay, for the next formula, you'll use this for geometric progressions. The first formula is to find the number of term, which is Tn a r power a r power n minus 1, where n is the number of terms, a is the first term, and then r is the ratio. Okay, and then the next formula is the second and third formula is to find the sum of the terms, but you use it in different way, which I'll tell. So the second formula is Sn equals to a open bracket 1 minus r to the power of n close bracket over 1 minus r. You'll use this formula if the ratio is less than 1. The third formula is Sn equals to a open bracket r to the power of n minus 1 over r minus 1. You'll use the third formula if the value of r is more than 1. Okay, the last formula is to find the sum of infinity, which is S infinity equals to a over 1 minus r, and the value of r must be less than 1. So that's all the formulas in this chapter. Now let's go to the questions. Okay. So before I go into the examples, I'll explain what is arithmetic progression first. Arithmetic progression is a sequence of numbers such that each term is obtained by adding a constant to the term before it. So for example, arithmetic progression is like 1, 3, 5, 7, where you plus 2 before each of the terms. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the example 1. Determine whether each of the following sequence is an arithmetic progression. Give your justification. So for A, it's 358, 350, and 342. So how can we determine if that progression is an arithmetic progression? Is you take one term and minus with the term before it. So for example, you take term 2, which is 350, minus the first term, which is 358, and you will get negative 8. And then you take the third term, which is 342, and minus the second term, which is 350, and you also get negative 8. If both the difference are same, that means the sequence is an arithmetic progression. So for B, they give 2 over 3, 2, 10 over 3, and 5. So to determine if it's arithmetic progression, we take the second term minus with the first term. So 2 minus 2 over 3 equals to 4 over 3. Then we take the third term and minus with the second term. So 10 over 3 minus 2 equals to 4 over 3. But we also must double check the fourth term minus the third term, which is 5 minus 10 over 3 equals to 5 over 3. So the difference are not same. So that means that progression is not an arithmetic progression. So let's go to the next example. Okay. An auditorium has 15 chairs in the first row, 19 chairs in the second row, 23 chairs in the third row, and so on. Determine whether the arrangements of chairs in each row follows as an arithmetic progression. Give a justification. So they have given us the sequence, which is 15, 19, 23, and so on. So the first term is 15, second term is 19, and the third term is 23. So to determine if it's an arithmetic progression, you must take one term and minus with the term before it. So for example, we take the second term and minus with the first term, which is 19 minus 15 equals to 4. And then we take the third term and minus with the second term. 23 minus 19 equals to 4. Since both the difference are same, that means the progression is an arithmetic progression. Okay, let's do self-practice 5.1.
But before that, would anyone want to try to do the self-practice 5.1? Like, you guys try and give us the answer. Anyone want to try? Or maybe can volunteer to try? Please don't be shy. Anyone? Sure. Yeah. So these are the questions. Self-practice 5.1. It's actually in your textbook, page 109.
Pritika, maybe you can zoom in a bit so everyone can see.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Anyone wants to try the
Anyone can
first
try
question?
first? It's
Don't be shy.
okay if it's wrong. Yeah, you guys can try. Anyone? Okay,
Can I try?
I'll be giving you
Yeah,
guys. Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Someone want to try.
Come on. Okay, please try. Do you want to give the answer straight away or like
Yeah,
use
can.
the working?
So far I did
Okay.
A, it's an arithmetic progression.
Okay. Is
Second
there
one,
any specific explanation you want to add in?
explanation.
Why is it an
Or
arithmetic progression? Uh-huh.
I found the
If you
common
have lah, if
difference.
you don't have, it's fine. Mm.
I found the common difference, which means I have to minus the second term with the first term,
Yes, correct.
Okay.
so that I
Mm-hmm.
can get the pattern lah.
Yeah. Okay.
I did the same with negative 21 minus negative 35 and
Okay.
negative 7 minus negative 1. I got both, I got 14. So that means it's an arithmetic progression.
Okay. Yes, correct.
Yep. Correct.
Okay. Good job.
Correct. Your concept is correct. Good job. Yeah. Anyone want to try B? It's in a third form. But it's like normal numbers. Just try. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone want to try?
Or maybe you can put in the chat also if you're shy. Right?
Yeah.
The just like you can still see the chat.
Okay. Yeah. Correct. Darwin and Kirtan. Yeah, it's correct because the third 3 is same, so you can just take 5 third 3 minus 2 third 3, you will get 3 third 3, and 8 third 3 minus 5 third 3, you will get 3 third 3. So both of the common difference are same, so it's an arithmetic progression.
So it is an arithmetic progression.
Yes. For
Yeah,
C,
good job, both of you, or whoever who replied.
who wants to try C?
C is P plus Q, and then 2P, and then 3P minus Q. Normal algebra only, you don't have to be scared. Or if you guys don't understand, I can actually show the working in my notepad. So if you guys want the working, you can also put chat box, show the working if you guys want. It's really important.
Okay, some said arithmetic, some say not an arithmetic. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we give P plus Q and 2P and then 3P minus Q. So you take the second term, which is 2P minus with P plus Q.
In the bracket.
So you must put the bracket. Don't forget to put the bracket, and then expand the negative inside, and you will get 2P minus P minus Q. So you will get P minus Q. Okay, and then for 3P minus Q, we take the third term and then minus with the second term, 3P minus Q minus 2P. You will still get P minus Q. So
So it
therefore
is
it's
an
an
arithmetic.
arithmetic progression. Yes.
Yep. If the common difference, like you minus the second term and the first term, and you get one number, and the third term and you minus with the second term, you get the same number as your previous answer. That means it's an arithmetic. If let's
Yes.
say the
Correct.
number is different, that means it's not an arithmetic progression. Okay. Last 1
The
is in a
D.
log form. Yeah, log A2 log A2 power 4 log A2 power of 9. If you guys need the working for D, I can show. Anyone want the working?
Yeah, they want the working.
Alright, okay. I show. Okay, meanwhile, anyone wanna on the mic and answer so can meanwhile I show. Or Jiven, you wanna explain also can. Show.
Hmm. So this one.
The common difference B is equals to log A to power 4 minus log A 2 equivalent to log A to power 4 minus log A to power of 1. Can anyone tell me why did I write log A to power of 1? Why did I write like that? If you know.
Yes, right. Because 2 power 1 is still 2. So
Yep.
uh, you can
So
write
it's
2
better
power
to
1.
write like this, it's easier. Hmm. So the answer will be log A to power of 3. So the just add log A to power of 3 to the previous terms. So check lah.
How you get
Can you guys
log?
understand?
How you all get log A to power 3 is, see 2 power 7, since it's the same base, so you can just minus off the power. So 2 power 7 minus uh, 2 power 4, which you will get 2 power 3. And same goes to the second one, 2 power 4 and 2 power 1. Since they are same base,
Minus,
you
you'll
can
be
just
getting.
minus 4 minus 1, you will get 2 power 3.
Yeah.
So everyone understand? Still got any questions?
How many marks can you get for this question? Even if it comes out in paper. Maybe 2,
1 or 2 is the most.
1 or 2. So let's continue. We hope it's. I hope you guys can understand that. Okay. And also, right after explaining, we don't have to rush, right? So after explaining, there's also some proving questions which you guys have to know for this chapter. It can come out. It might come out in exams.
Yeah, nowadays
These
it's quite
these
popular.
the proving questions. Yeah, proving questions, it's very easy to score if you guys like really know how to prove the formula. Because some questions, the working is small, but it can be 4 to 5 marks for proving. It depends how long it is. So after like completing the chapter, and then we will be doing the proving questions. So you all will know lah when to use formulas. All. So next is this formula. Or do you guys want to do more questions? Question number 2 first or question 4? I think question 2 is almost like question 1 lah. Basic, very basic.
Yeah.
So you want to try question number 4? Can try?
I think can try.
Yeah. So try first.
Wait,
If anyone want the working or any guidance, then I'll be writing it for you. I'll read the question first. Azrul and Jonathan are placing national flags along the school corridor from the canteen to staff room. The distance between the first and second flag is 5 meters. The third flag is placed 10 meters from the first flag, and this is the pattern of arrangement for the rest of the flags until the end. Determine whether the arrangement of these flags follows arithmetic progression. Give justification for your answer. So it's 5 meter, and then the distance between the first term and second term, 5 meter. And then it's 10 meter away from the first term. So, and want to try the working? Or shall I show the working? Or anyone want to try? Chat box. Can't see the chat.
they are giving the answer. Arithmetic is +5.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, correct. The answer is correct.
correct.
Anyone
That's
want
the answer.
the working? You want the working? No need. Or you want? It depends on you guys. If you want, I can show. If you don't want, we can pause.
I think they want. Yeah,
You want it?
yeah.
Okay. Question for right. So the sequence of the distance of each flag is 5, 10, 15, and it continues. Okay, so I put D1 here. 10 minus 5, that means the second term minus the first term, which is 5. And D2, which is the third term, minus the second term, will also be 5, positive 5. So the common difference, this is the common difference. The common difference is 5, right? So both 5, 5. So it is an arithmetic progression, AR, sorry, AP, arithmetic progression. It's working okay. But if they ask justification, you have to write loud. Common difference E5 thus the arrangement of the flags follows an arithmetic progression. Short form. For exam, don't write short form. Just write full form. Be safe.
Yeah, you have to write the
Okay.
full form, huh?
Full form.
If not, you won't
Mm.
get the marks.
This one, I'm lazy. Yeah. So, this short form for now lah. But in your exam, please write the full form. Don't donate your marks to teachers' plan.
Okay,
Then
you can go
let's
to the next
continue.
part.
So the second formula is Tn equals to A plus bracket N minus 1 close bracket T. I think Jivain has explained this formula just now, beginning of the class. So you guys will be staying with me. seeing the examples here given.
Okay, so the next example, so we use this formula to find the number of term. Okay, so the first question, they are find the 15th term for the arithmetic progression -4, 2, 8, and so on. Okay, so by this sequence we can find that the first term, which is also known as a, is -4. And then the common difference, which is d, how you have to find is you have to take the second term minus with the first term, which is 2 minus -4 equals to 6. Okay, so they asked the 15th term. That means the n is 15 since they asked the 15th term. So t15 equals to a is the -4, so -4 plus bracket 15 minus 1 close bracket, the d is 6, so you have to put 6 here. And then you can use your calculator and you will get the answer 80. For the second question, find the 24th term for the arithmetic progression -6, 5, and 16. So by this sequence you can find out that the first term is -6, then the common difference, you have to take the second term minus the first term. So 5 minus -6 will get 11. Then 24th term, you use the formula, the n is 24. T24 equals -6 plus 24 minus 1 and in close bracket 11. Then you'll get 247. So that means the 24th term of the sequence is 247. Okay, you all understand this? Okay. Okay, the next example. Okay, given that an arithmetic progression with the first term is -6, so that gives you the information where a equals -6. The common difference is 11. That means d equals to 11. And the nth term is 1 to 6. Find the value of n. That means they told the nth term is 1 to 6. That means tn equals to 1 to 6. They are asking us to find which term is that. Okay. So we insert all the information we have with the formula. So tn will be 1 to 6 equals to a will be -6 plus n, we have to find the n, minus 1, and then the d is 11. And then you open bracket and then you solve n, and then you will get n equals 13. Okay, understand? This is quite a common question in exams. Okay, we can go example 5.
You can get it in paper 1.
Yeah. Okay, in a book fair, Siti wants to arrange books at the front section. She arranges the books by stacking them with the first book at 2 centimeter thickness at the bottom. However, the subsequent books have the same thickness, which is 1.5. Find the total thickness of the books if Siti arranged 16 books. Okay, so that means they're asking the total thickness for the books. That means the 16 is the n. Okay, and then the a here is 2 because they said with the first book at 2, and then they said the subsequent books are the same thickness, which is 1.5 cm. That means the common difference is 1.5 cm. So Pritika, can you move to the next page?
Yeah, sure. Here's the solution.
Yeah, so here they gave the sequence 2, 3.5, 5, 6.5. And then, so we have to find T16. So the n will be 16. So we insert all the information we have in the formula, then equals the a equals 2 plus n is 16 minus 1. The d will be 1.5. Then you can press the calculator, you will get the answer to 24.5 cm. Kita move in front to the question.
Which one, huh? Next
To the
question, is
question. No. To the front page.
Oh, this one?
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
okay.
Okay, for B, they ask the number of books if the height of the books is 30.5 cm. That means the 30.5 cm is the Tn. Okay, we have to find the n, which is the number of books. So you can go next page, please. Okay, thank you. So they have given Tn, which is 30.5. So insert the info into the formula. 30.5 equals 2 plus n minus 1, 1.5. The n, we have to find the n, which is the number of books. And then you expand the bracket and then move around the numbers. Then you'll get n equals to 20. So there are 20 books in the bookshelf. So understand, everyone? Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go to self-practice 5.2. I think we can go to the
Practice 5.2. Question 2 lah.
second
Question 1.
question. Yeah.
I don't think it's very necessary. Okay.
Okay. Anyone want to try? Maybe
Anyone
I
want
can
to
try
try?
first.
Yeah, try first. No need to do question number 1. If you want, can lah, but you can try it in the house.
Ritika, maybe you can zoom so everyone can see. Thank you.
Shall I read the question first? Or you want to try first?
Maybe we can read and then they try this one.
Okay. Encik Muiz starts to work in a company at a certain month. His first annual income is RM 36,000 and the increment for the following year is RM 1,000. Calculate question A, the number of years in which Encik Muiz needs to work in order for him to receive twice his annual income. So number 1, you have to calculate the number of years. Okay. Question number 2, B. Calculate the yearly increment if his salary during the 6th year is RM 43,500 or 350. So you can try first.
We will see the time first, yeah, because if we have time, then we will continue with geometric also.
Yeah, we don't have to rush. Okay, we don't
Yeah.
have to rush. You guys still got time, right? I'm sure you guys just finished your midterm exams. How was it? You can share. Want to know? Hard, easy. Teacher was friendly with you to give easy questions. Teacher was like very angry to give hard questions.
They are saying super hard.
Oh, very nice to hear after a long time. This is how I tell to for my exes. Shall I show the working, or you guys still want time?
Yes, I think can show the working.
Okay, as I show the working, Jivian will explain. Okay, so it's easier lah. Okay, the sequence of salary. And so on. The sequence is an arithmetic progression. Again, please don't forget to write it down. This is just substituting from the formula just now, the blue box that you saw. This is just substitution. This part, right? This part, you can do separately if you want. Like this box, maybe you can do the function. I mean, sorry, function. If not, you can just straight away do the. But I would suggest you guys to just rather like not get it mistakes.
maybe I can explain first that question.
Continue. You can explain.
So the question asks the number of years he needs to work for him to receive twice his first annual income. Okay, his first annual income, they already give in the question 36,000. So twice means double the amount. So times 2, 36,000. So which is 72,000. So they are asking in how many years will he receive 72,000. Okay, so that means 72,000 is your TN. And then the A is 36,000. They have already given the first annual income. And then the increment for following year is 1,000. That means it increases by 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. That means the common difference is 1,000. So you already have the info. We just put into the formula. So which is 72,000 equals to 36,000 plus n minus 1. The d is 1,000. Now we have to find the n. So we expand the bracket, then move around the numbers, and you will get n equals to 37 years. Then you can write the conclusion statement.
Must write
So
up
this
to get full marks.
yeah.
Some of them like to write short form. But your short form, if it's like perfect answer, then we'll consider. If you want to write long also, you can up to you. The way
If you
feel
think like
comfortable and like
it takes a longer time, you can just write thus Inchain Money needs to work for
short.
37 years. Enough. Don't write the long sentence. Okay, so we can go for the next, the B, working for B.
Okay. I do the working, then you explain.
Yeah.
This is the formula. I usually write the formula when I'm doing. Whether they give mark or not, I just write. It's easier when you study. So you can slowly do, slowly expand. It's okay. You want to do straightforward, also can. Just exchange the spot.
Okay, so now the question asks the yearly increment if his salary during the 6 years is 43,500. So now the question is asking the common difference. Okay, and they have already given that in the 6th year his salary is 43,500, which means T6 is 43 equals to 43,500. So T6 equals to 43,500. So now we know that the n is 6. Okay, so we put all the info in the formula. So T6 is 43,500 equals the A is 36,000 plus n is 6, so 6 minus 1. Now we have to find the D, which is the yearly increment, and then we can expand the bracket and move the numbers. then you will finally will get D equals to 1500. That means his yearly increment is 1500 for that period of time. Okay. So everyone understand? The sentence, it's better to write, yeah, but not
Advice to write.
but let's say if like you're rushing, then if you didn't write, it's okay lah. Make sure the working you have everything. That's the most important thing compared to the sentence.
It's like,
Yes.
don't be lazy lah. Try to, like, you don't want to donate the marks. Just try to do full form that perfectly, if possible.
Okay, you can go next question, I think.
Okay, sure. Next question or topic? I mean,
Next
formula.
topic. Next formula.
Ah, this is the next formula. Quite famous, this formula. I mean, to use in exam questions.
Okay.
Right, Kevin?
So this formula is sum of the first n terms, which means, let's say the question asks to find the sum of terms of the sequence. That means what they're trying to say is to find the sum of terms from one term to another term. So let's say they give 1 3, let's say they give 1 2 3 4 5 and so on. They ask you to find sum of terms. That means they're trying to say to find the sum of uh, the whole sequence. Okay, that's the meaning of this formula. So this formula is Sn equals to n over 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 close bracket d and then close big bracket. And they have given here the a is the first term, n is the number of terms, and d is the common difference. So we can go into the questions. So you can understand more better.
Oh, example first. Example.
Yeah, example. Sorry. Okay, there's this part also. The second part is not very common, so I will not touch into that. Second formula. But the third
Or
formula
maybe
is quite,
later on lah. Maybe in the questions we can like see
yeah,
if that is the usage. Because rarely see this type of question of using this formula. I'm not telling you to not focus on it, but must focus. But no need to prioritize a lot. Focus on the famous ones.
yeah. And then the third blue box. It's not a formula, but you must know it lah, so you can do the questions even easier. So that formula is Tn equals Sn minus S minus 1. I know it's quite confusing, but I'll explain that in if we see this in the questions later, in the examples later. Okay, so we can go to the first example, example 6. Given that an arithmetic progression for 7, 10 and so on, find the sum of the first 35 terms. Okay, what they're trying to say here is to find the total sum of the first 35 numbers in the sequence. Okay, so we know the first term a is 4, and then the common difference we have to find, which is second term minus the first term. We'll get 7 minus 4 equals 3. Okay, so you can insert the informations you have in the formula. S35, the n is 35, So that's 35 equals 35 over 2 in bracket 2 times 4 plus 35 minus 1 in close bracket, in bracket 3 close bracket, brick bracket. And you can use the calculator and you can get the answer 1925. That means the total sum of the 35 terms is 1925. Okay, the sum of the first nth terms. So they're asking the first n terms, which means they're asking as n, but they didn't give any other information whether what is Sn the total or anything, so you can just leave the answer in n term. So you can insert the info as n equals n over 2 equals 2 times 4 plus n minus 1 times 3 close bracket. So you can expand the bracket and then you can just leave the n over 2 outside the big bracket, no need to expand it inside. Yeah.
And everyone understand?
Okay, wait, let me see the chat box.
Faham?
Sorry, I can't get your question, Ahmad. What different Tn dengan I? Oh, okay. Now I understand. Okay, so basically, the Tn is, since you know the formula we learned before this was Tn equals A plus n minus 1 t. So the formula for Sn was Sn n over 2 equals Sn n over 2, wait Sn n over 2 2a plus n minus 1 in d. So since Tn is a plus n minus 1 d, you can just put it in that formula, which is where a plus n minus 1 d is also same with Tn. Okay, and then Tn is also the last term of the sequence. So the last term is known as L. So you can either write it as a plus Tn or a plus L. Yeah. But this formula is same to the first Sn formula. That's more famous lah compared to these two formulas.
Use it more in the exams. But
Yeah.
when when your school teacher gives you questions, they will usually mix all the formulas. Like they make sure you utilize all the formulas which you have to learn lah. But in exam, most famous one is the first formula we showed you just now.
Yeah, this one is very rare to come in
Not
exam.
very common.
Okay, so I hope I answered the question. Okay, we can
Yeah.
go the example 7. We can zoom in with thank you. Okay, the sum of the first 10 terms of an arithmetic progression is 230, and the sum of the subsequent 10 terms is 630. Find the first term A and the common difference for the arithmetic progression. Okay, so this kind of questions is quite famous in exams, so I think should take note of this kind of questions lah. Okay, so they have given the information where they say the sum of the first 10 terms, that means S10 is 230. So S10 equals 230, and then the A and D is what we have to find. So first we put S10 equals 230, we put it into the formula first, and then the N is 10 since it's S10. So 10 over 2 in bracket 2A plus 10 minus 1 close bracket D close big bracket. So A and D just keep as it is since we have to find A and D. And then factorize the expand the bracket and then try to make it into a simplified form. Okay, and then this will be your first equation. Since there's two unknowns, we will need to do simultaneous equation.
Like simultaneous. Yep.
Yeah. And then the next information they gave is the sum of the subsequent 10 terms is 630. That means the subsequent 10 terms with the 10 plus another 10, so which is 20. So S20 equals to 630. Then we do the same thing. Put S20 equals 630. Sorry. Sorry. The subsequent 10 terms is 630. That means the first 10 terms is 230. Then the next 10 terms after the first 10 terms is 630, the sum. So you have to plus both of that to get the sum of the 20 terms. Okay, so S20 will be 630 plus 230, which is 860, and then you can put the other info in the formula, and you can get the second equation, and then you have to do simultaneous equation where you can do either elimination or substitution. In this case, elimination is
But
easier.
sorry for interrupting, but don't only focus on one of it, elimination or substitution. Better if you are like good in both.
Yeah.
Because some questions you will need to use both method in one question, right? So better be good in both lah. Based on my experience. Okay.
Okay. So since in this case elimination is easier, so you guys can do second equation minus the first equation. Then you can find your D, which is 4. Then you can use that D and then substitute it in either the first equation or second equation. Then you can find your A. Okay. So that's the question lah. I hope you can understand.
Can you all understand?
Okay. They
If
asked
you
to explain.
can't, you can still ask.
Okay. Okay. They said the subsequent 10 terms Okay, that means, okay, they said sum of first 10 terms is 230, and then they say sum of subsequent 10 terms is 630. That means the following 10 terms after the first 10 terms is 630. Okay, and since we know the first 10 terms is 230, we can just plus both of 630 and 230, and we can get the sum of 20 terms, the first 20 terms. Yeah, that's the wait. Understand or think can continue?
Okay, quite a long question. Shall we do this question or we want to try start to practice 5.3?
I think you can do this question.
Okay.
Maybe you can zoom in because can't see. Sorry?
Your voice
Question?
wasn't very clear.
Uh, is it okay if we do example 8 or want to do self practice?
I think you can go through example 8.
Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Pritika, maybe you can zoom in.
Hmm?
Yes. Okay.
Ah,
Okay, a swarm of bees started to make a new beehive. Two hexagonal holes were made on the first day, 5 hexagonal holes were made on the second day, and 8 hexagonal holes were made on the third day, and followed on until the beehive is ready. Calculate the number of hexagonal holes on the 12th day. So first, from the question we can get info where the first term is 2, which is, so it's a equals 2. Then the second term is 5 and third term is 8. So the sequence is 2, 5 and 8. So by that we can get the common difference, which is 5 minus 2 equals to 3. Okay. Pritika, scroll down a bit. Okay. Okay, calculate the number of hexagonal holes on the 12th day. That means they're asking S12. Okay, the total number of hexagonal holes on the 12th day. So from the first day to 12th day, how many hexagonal holes are there? Okay, so the common difference is, I think they made a mistake in the textbook. Suppose the first term a equals 2 and common difference d equals 5 minus 2 equals 3. Okay, so the total number of hexagonal holes on the 12th day is S12, and then the n is 12, and we can substitute all the information into the formula. So 12 over 2, big bracket 2 in bracket 2 plus 12 minus 1, close bracket 3 and close bracket. You can type in calculator and you'll get 222. Okay. This question is quite okay. So let's go to the next question. The minimum number of days if there are more than 1000 hexagonal holes made. Okay. So here they have said there are more than 1000 hexagonal holes made. They didn't say there are 1000 hexagonal holes made. They said more than. That means you must use the symbol more than. Okay. So Sn is more than 1000, not equals to 1000. So Sn, we know the formula, n over 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1, close bracket d and close big bracket. Then we substitute the information from what we have, which is a equals 2 and d equals 3. So we need to find the n. Okay, Pritika can scroll down. Okay. And then we expand the brackets and we will get 3n square plus n more than 2000. So you can move the 2000 to the left hand side. You will get 3n square plus n minus 2000 more than 0. So this is the quadratic equation. If you guys still remember, you learned this in chapter 2. Okay.
2.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So
I think 2.
2. It's not necessary you must do this number line. Okay. You can just press your what do you call it? You can press calculator.
This is just to show image.
Yeah. You can press calculator to get your answer. Yeah. Then you'll get you'll get 25.65, 25.99. But you can't just write the answer. You must use the quadratic formula because the answer is in decimal point. Okay, if you guys still remember the quadratic formula, negative b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, you can see at the side they have given here the flashback part. Okay, you can do this, or you can do the number line, but usually number line is not like, it's usually not the answer scheme. Yeah. So we get, since is more than, we get two values, which is n is more than 25.65 or n is less than negative 25.99. Since it's number of days, it can't be negative, so we'll ignore the n less than negative 25.99. So n is more than 25.65. More than 25.65 means they will take 26 days to complete, to make more than 1000 hexagonal holes. You can't write 25 days because it's more than, not more than or equal to. So the answer is 26 days. Yeah, that's it. Understand? We can move on to the self-practice.
Okay, let's do the self. Okay. Anyone want to try first? 5.3 question. We will be doing question 1 and Jimmy, choose one question.
Then we can do 3. I think 3, yeah.
Okay. We do question 1 A, B, and question 3. Then, yeah, that's it.
Maybe we can try first question first. 1 TA.
Yeah. Okay. So, shall we continue? Or you guys still want to try?
Teacher, in the first one, 32750.
Sorry, can you repeat?
May I know the answer for the first one?
Self practice 5.3 question 1, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your answer is?
I think I got it wrong, but I got like 22,750.
Hmm. Hmm. I did not know that.
Okay.
It's okay. Good try, but I'll show you the working. Okay. Anyone else wanna give your answer or maybe share your working or something? Okay, never mind. I'll show you guys the working. Is it okay?
Yeah, I think I'm sure working.
Yeah, I'll show you guys. This is just substitution into the formula Tn equals A plus bracket n minus 1 close bracket D. Okay. This is formula 1. Formula 2, we have to use the Sn formula. Your n is 25. You straight away use your calculator and get the answer. And is my working okay? I mean, can you guys understand? So I
Yeah,
highlight
good. I can
some of
explain.
these. So the first formula you have to sorry, the first formula you have to use is the Tn formula, right? You have to use this formula, and the second formula will be the Sn formula. Yeah, so you have to guys you both. I mean, sorry, you guys have to use both formulas to answer fully for this question. Don't just use one. Maybe you can only get half
Okay.
mark or not even half mark.
So why we
Okay,
use the
is it
Tn
okay?
formula is because the question they didn't give the total number of terms. Okay, so we have to find it by ourselves first. So since we know the 100 is the last term, we can use it in the Tn formula where Tn equals to 100. Then we can substitute the info we have. A equals negative 20 and D equals 5 into the formula Tn equals A plus n minus 1 D. And then we solve the equation and we get n, where n equals 25. So that means there are total of 25 terms in the sequence. Okay. And then we can use the Sn formula to find the sum of the 25 terms, which is 1000. You understand? And then we can go to B next.
So shall we continue? Shall we? Anyone want to try?
So can you show B again?
Question B.
Yeah, yes.
Wanna continue? Anyone can try? I think I'll show you guys. Don't have much time. So A will be 3 over 5. The D will be 6 over 5 minus 3 over 5, which is 3 over 5. Right? So using the formula again, here, I will always write it. So it's here 2A plus 10 minus 1 B. Okay, as 23 because they told the first 23 terms. Okay, so 23 divided by 2, 3 over 5 plus 23 minus 1, 30 is 3 over 5. Right? So just press the calculator one by one. I mean, you can do one by one or press the calculator. I would advise you guys to do one by one. 6 over 5 plus 66 over 5. Okay, 1 minus 3 over 2. 72 over 5. And then the answer is. When do you give answer? Or okay?
Yes, yes.
So yeah, this is the problem. Okay, one last question. Question number 3, and then that's it. Right? You want to try first? Anyone? Any
Yes,
volunteer?
yeah, I can do.
Any volunteer? Okay, you volunteer. Very good. If you volunteer, please you participate.
Yeah, maybe you can show the question so everyone can see.
Oh yes, sorry. Forgot question.
It's question number 3, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Question 3. The diagram on the right, this diagram shows the pattern drawn on the Cartesian plane. The final line on the plane is parallel to the y-axis and passes through x equals -10. Okay. Find the sum of the length of the overall pattern.
Yes, all soalan masuk sorry. All topic pun ada masuk dalam paper 2.
Tapi we don't know what questions come up now. So, but we can give you some tips which is like most common topics and formulas and all. And also maybe I think today tak sempat proving. So proving is like we can do after completing all the formulas, after like touch and go all the formulas, and then proving. Proving is very, very important for you to score marks. Usually it will come out, but for our batch, SPM, it did not come out. So anyone, I mean, whoever who wants to volunteer, wanted to volunteer, just
We have to.
okay, no problem.
I'm not getting. I got like.
You got it?
I got negative something, but I think it's wrong.
I see. Negative.
Yeah, I think it's wrong.
Actually, my number is not negative.
Yeah.
My final answer is 421.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's okay. Never mind. Still very good try. But when I show the working, you try to see lah, like what's the mistake maybe, and then maybe later you can share the mistake.
Yes.
What's the mistake? Maybe some mistakes are very common. One small mistake, but can cause one whole big thing lah, like zero marks. Show the working. Okay. I can't copy this diagram, so please refer to your textbook. Okay, so I'll show the full working here. use the formula, the SN formula. Okay. Okay, this is the full working. Do you understand? Here's done. And others.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, now. Okay, good. Do you need explanation or is it okay? Because I wrote in words. I think it should be fine.
Yeah,
Do you
teacher.
need explanation?
Um, yeah, teacher. I didn't quite understand the diagram.
The diagram.
Yeah.
Kevin, can you explain?
Okay, wait.
Use the diagram and explain.
Okay, wait. Is it possible to show the diagram and working at the same time?
I tried just now. Couldn't
Yes,
upload
yes,
the
I can
picture.
just open a textbook, online one. So,
Okay. Uh, okay, you use your textbook, but I'll show the working lah.
yeah,
I think it will help. Okay. So Chivin, just
Okay, so they say the first part is the sequence of the length of the line parallel to the y-axis. So parallel to the y-axis, it means the line that is the line that is straight, like same place to, like, with the y-axis. So the sequence we have is 1, 3 and 5. Okay, okay, that's because you see the diagram, the line that is straight towards the y-axis, parallel to the y-axis, it's from 2 to -1. Okay, so if you try to find the distance or the length, it's 2 plus -1, you'll get 1, and the second line is touching the is from the 3 to -2. So if you want to find the distance, it's 3 plus -2. Sorry, wait.
been quite some time since we did this question. Is there any like specific part which you don't understand? Maybe we can try to help in that part, like based on my working. Like specific part. But
Sorry, again?
do you have any like specific part based on this working like you don't understand? Maybe we could try to help there.
I think we can just the progression part, the one in blue. Um,
The TN formula is it?
yeah, yeah,
TN formula or the SN formula?
the SN one.
Is it?
Yeah,
So that's formula part you don't understand lah.
yeah.
Okay. I'll try to help to explain that part. Okay, so starting with this question, right? Even if you don't use the diagram, but you can like you need to use. So the length, the sequence of the length on the y-axis is 1, 3, 5, 6, 1. So the A is equals to 1, the B is 3 minus 1, which is 2, right?
So
Okay,
why
so
is
the
it
final
11?
line at
Why is
X
it
is negative.
11?
Sorry, what?
Oh, why is it T11?
Couldn't-
The final line at X equals negative 10.
T11. Why is it T11?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Can you help me explain? T11 progression. When using the TN formula. Because the N is 11.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We are using T11 because the N is 11, right? Okay, T11 is because the N is 11, right?
Yes.
Because you see the TN formula, right? The TN
Yeah.
formula, I also need to ujuk it. What TN formula again?
T and
The 8 plus 10 minus 1.
Yes. So see the Tn is equals to 11. So 1 plus n minus 1, right? Bracket.
Yeah.
So 11 minus 1 into 2. So you get 21. Okay. So thus the length of the final line parallel to the y-axis is 21 units because T11 is 21. Okay. So the progression of the length of the pattern will be 1, comma 1.5 and then 2, then it will be 2.5 and then it will go so on until 21. But since we know the T11 is 21, so we just substitute inside the Tn formula. So the A is equals to 1, the B is equals to 1.5 minus 1, which is 0.5. So the Cn equals 1 plus n minus 1 close bracket 0.5. We don't know. I mean, like, we haven't solved yet, right? So we don't know the n yet. So 21, okay, equals to 0.5n plus 0.5. Then n, it will be equivalent to 41. So now we need to use the Fn formula. Alright, so S 41 equals to, based on the formula, which is n divided by 2 and etc. Right? So 41 divided by 2, substitute everything. 2 bracket 1 plus 41 minus 1, n minus 1, 41 minus 1, bracket 0.5. So you can use everything and then put in your calculator, or you want to do one by one also can. So when you do it, you'll be getting 451 as the sum of the length of the overall pattern. So your answer will be 451 meters lah. At last, you have to write the full final mark. If let's say this question is 4 marks, you will get 4 marks. Question 5 marks. Is it okay? I hope it helped. Is it okay?
Yes, it is.
All right. Okay. I think that's it for today. Jimin and I will be continuing next week on either Saturday or Sunday. Like, I have to keep both slots open just in case something is on Saturday. All
Alright.
right. So thank you so much for joining today.
Thank you.
Okay. I
Thank
hope
you.
it helped you guys. All right.
Yes, it is.
And if you
All right.
guys have any
Thank
questions,
you.
you can put in the group. We will
Alright.
answer also.
So,
Yeah. Don't be
classes,
shy, huh?
will the classes be conducted once a week?
Yes. But let's say if you guys want, or we can try to, because we are also in university, so the timing
Alright.
can be like, it's like clashing, right? So weekend is like our preferred timing lah, but we can see.
Alright.
Um, if you guys need more help, then just message us or put inside the group. We'll try to reply as soon as possible.
Alright.
Right?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All
Nice to
right.
meet
Bye
Bye.
you so
bye.
much.
Good
Alright.
night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Day sucks.